Hey, what's up everybody, Joker here, and today I'm bringing you my top 5 Yu-Gi-Oh cards that were censored here in the TCG. As you may or may not know, Japan at times can be a weird and perverted place. No offense, I'm just saying culturally, we have different standards of what's socially acceptable in a children's card game. That's all. Don't kill me. It's because of these cultural differences why a lot of the time the TCG can have artwork like this, and the OCG can have artwork like this. Now I know what you're thinking. Hey Joker, you're going soft on us. We want them boobs. And me personally, yeah, I'm all for the sexy artwork. I think it's cool, it's awesome, it just looks dope. But the problem is, this is a game for ages 6 and up, and I don't really think you want your 6-year-old looking at something like this. I mean, this could ruin a childhood for sure, or at least that's what Konami of America thinks. So they go ahead and censor this. See, the problem is like while we're watching Walking Dead, Japan is watching this old guy rub these very willing young ladies. And I'm just gonna let this image sit with you because, like, look at this guy and then look at your life and what have you been doing, and look at this guy again. Anyway, so that's enough of that. I mean, all jokes aside, I'm just trying to illustrate the point that culturally, Japan and America are very different, and it shows in our Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So let's get right to this list, starting with our number 5 spot. Number 5, Destiny Board. I mean, it's pretty obvious why this card was censored. I'm sure if a 6-year-old kid was playing a Destiny board deck, I mean, who else would play a Destiny board deck? And a parent just so happened to be off their iPhone long enough to see that the kid was actually playing the Destiny board deck, and looked over to see that it said the word death. I'm sure parents would be flipping fucking pools everywhere to get the card changed somehow. So Konami went ahead and did it beforehand and made into the word final. I don't really know why they removed the Ouija board. Probably got something to do with the occult or something, you know, who knows, but it's Konami. So yep, number 5, Destiny board. Number 4, Parasite. What can I say about this? This is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. I wouldn't wish this shit on my worst enemy. I mean, just freaking look at it. Like, when I first realized that the TCG version was just a super zoomed in, blurred out version of the OCG, I was like, God damn! Thank God they censored that shit. I mean, just freaking look at it. Like, I don't have any more words for this. I'm out. Number 3, Heatwave. Now, I could kind of understand why Heatwave got the censor hammer. It's depicting this dinosaur's like brutal and violent death as it's desperately trying to get away from, I guess, a heat wave. But I like how it's okay to show the dinosaur as a full skeleton in the background, and then, but it's not okay for like to show like the process. I mean, it's suggestive anyway, but you know, it is drawn pretty violently, so I could kind of understand why Konami just decided to, you know, clean it up a bit. Like Parasite, sometimes the cards get censored because of the sheer brutalness and how hardcore, you know, some of the art can be. So yeah, there you go. Number 3, Heatwave. Number 2, Boobs. No, really, guys, Boobs. This card is really called Boobs. Water Omotics. I mean, if this thing would have had nipples, I would have had to censor it. I mean, I'm about to censor it. Think about the 6-year-old kids out there. Yet another obvious one. I mean, if parents were flipping pools for, you know, Destiny board being called death, imagine what they would do for this freaking borderline kid porn. Well, really porn for kids. I don't know. So Konami did the right thing in censoring this one completely for its TCG release in Metal Raiders. But yeah, Boobs. Now, what can be worse than borderline porn for kids? I mean, nothing can be worse than that, right? Well, it kind of depends on how you look at it. Number 1, Manji Giri Panda. I hope I pronounced that right. Now, you might be asking, how is a picture of a panda kicking a table worse than some chick with her boobs out? And I'll tell you, well, just if you pay attention to the background, you'll see a mother and child in fear of their enraged, what I only could assume, father panda. I mean, just look at it. It's domestic violence depicted on this card. It's ridiculous. Like, what if you're like some kid struggling with that issue in real life, and Yu-Gi-Oh was your only out to that reality or whatever, and you were just some kid, and you went into your local card store, and you bought a booster pack, and you pulled this shit. Wouldn't you automatically think of your home situation? Like, it's just a really fucked up card, if that's what it's really intending to be. Anyway, I mean, it's just some food for thought. Sometimes these cards get censored for really good reasons, and I feel like Konami was justified in censoring this card because it's really, there's no need for that in a children's card game. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, what cards should be set, shouldn't have been censored, should have been censored, and yeah, thanks for watching. Peace.